You did tweet this morning, though. You're excited because
I am.
another season is about to begin. Your 15th season, and you're rocking some new threads.
I am.
What do you think?
I love them.
Let's start there.
They're phenomenal. And I'm definitely digging the wing foot right here. Can I get a close-up on his wing foot? Get a close-up on that wing foot. You see that thing? That's Akron proud right here. And then if you just happen to want to go over here to this little thing, this little check right here, that's called a lifetime thing, but we're not going to go, Just stop right
No big
there.
deal.
Yeah, it's no
No
big
big
deal.
deal.
No big deal.
No big deal. Well, it looks great. You
you.
excited to get going?
I am. I'm excited. I got inspired this summer by my 12-year-old and my 10-year-old.
How?
I went to their AAU game, so I try to stay away from them because I know the competitive nature of myself. But this summer, I was like, I'm gonna go to like 3 or 4 tournaments, and just watching kids at that age play for just the purity of the game, it made me reappreciate the game even more, because it wasn't about how many points I can average. It wasn't about, if I'm on television tonight. It wasn't about how many likes I'm gonna get on social media after the game. These kids were just playing to see if they can compete in a tournament. And it took me back to when I was, that age, playing in those AAU tournaments, and I remembered it like it was yesterday, and I was like, wow, it is June 24th. It is July 28th, and I'm like, I'm ready to get going right now. And it was just the feelings I had.
Did you coach them a little bit this summer? Because you always said you couldn't be a coach.
I was like an associate. I was like an associate liaison head coach situation.
How did that go?
It went well. I mean, I think it went well. Yeah, I got into it with a couple other head coaches from opposing teams, but it's all part
But
of
you
the game.
remained on the floor.
I remained.
That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
I did.
Did you communicate what you were rejuvenated with to your kids?
Absolutely. I mean, I actually thanked my kids, and I apologized to my mother too. I thank my kids for just showing the purity of the game in its purest form once again. And then I, said sorry to my mother because when I was that age, my mom used to go crazy in the stands at people, go crazy. And I used to be like, Mom, oh my God, you're embarrassing me, Mom, stop, just relax. And then I found myself doing the same thing this summer, and I went to my mom and was like, Mom, come here, I'm sorry. She was like, for what, boy? Get out of my face. I was like, Mom, I'm sorry for ever telling you to calm down throughout a game when I was a kid.
Now you understand.
I understand.
Now
Yep,
you know.
I understand.
Now, what does that look like as you translate what you saw in the purity to what you've now experienced or said was one of your best off seasons?
Yeah. I mean, I feel it's so I can't quite figure this thing out. But I just know I love to train, and it's not even at this point. It's not even for work. It's my lifestyle, and I was at the gym so much this summer, improving my mind, improving my body, improving my game, and it's pretty. It's a little scary to see how much I improved, and even at this juncture of my career.
Why?
Because I continue to step outside the box with things, working on things that I'm not so efficient as other things out on the floor, and when I get into that mode, I can't stop, and that's the mode I was in this summer.
A lot of change happened in the NBA. A lot of things happened in general that you care a lot about. Where are you right now as a professional athlete?
Well, me personally, I'm in a great place. I'm in a great spot from a leadership standpoint, from an inspiring standpoint, from knowing what it means to be in a position of power or in a position of inspiration. I feel fantastic that I know that there's so many kids and the youth and so many people that look for help on a day-to-day basis, and they can use me, and that is a wonderful feeling.
That clicked this summer?
No, it is not like it clicked this summer. I think it through the unfortunate events of what happened with the presidential election, it's risen to another level. And for me, I think it's a plus.
You've always said that the joy of the game is what drives you.
Mm-hmm.
And it will go without saying that it will continue.
Yeah.
But with what's going on in your world, in our world, will you put more of an emphasis on that when it comes to that perspective of the game and how you approach it?
Yeah, absolutely. And not only from my voice, but from my play.
Yeah.
And when I play the game, I play with pure joy. There's no better enjoyment of the game than seeing the success of my teammates. And seeing my teammates make a move, or seeing my teammates make a shot, or get a dunk, or a block, or a steal, or a charge. That is the ultimate for me. Mm-hmm. And so not only will I do it with my play, I will also do it with my voice and letting people know how important just the joy of the game. Just we all like to have joyful days, and if you can have a joyful day with doing what you love to do, either if that's playing basketball, or if you're a cook or a chef, or whatever that you do. Mm-hmm. If you made the threads of these jerseys, being joyful, I bet whoever created these jerseys, when they seen this go on, it had to be a joyful moment. Mm-hmm. So that's very enjoyable.
You speak of your teammates. You guys just had a mini camp not too long ago,
Yeah.
and when I saw that picture, depth is what stood out to me.
Yeah.
You made the comment about it being the most complete roster yet for you here. What stood out to you with your time out there with them?
I think what stood out is that guys came in ready to work and excited to work. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, oh man, we only got 1 week left before the season starts. It wasn't that feeling at all. It wasn't like, okay, I'm going to the weight room at 6:30, 7 o'clock, who meet me there. It was like, okay, I'm going with you. Mm-hmm. And that's an eye opener for having guys, especially even with new guys, that was like, we're ready for the long haul, and it starts now. So, as the leader of a team, it was great to see that.
What do you like about the depth at your point guard position?
It's really, really good. Mm-hmm. Not only do we have a past MVP. We got electrifying point guard in Isaiah as well, and we got even 2 more guards in Jose, which is a impactful, solid point guard for years, and we still developing K as well. So we're loaded at the point guard position, which gives us a lot of depth that we haven't had a lot since I returned here.
When it comes to your records and your accomplishments, you're as humble as they come. But embarking this season on joining a very big accomplishment.
What is
the
it?
The 30,000 point club. Does that number jump out at you at all? Obviously not.
I didn't.
But when
I didn't
you
know.
hear that,
I know there's not a long list. I don't even know, maybe 8 or 9 guys.
Maybe 7.
Maybe 7.
You'll
I'll
be
be
7.
7. So 6 guys right now. Mm-hmm. In the history of the NBA, I think that's great. I mean, I wish I know it doesn't seem so exciting to me right now, but I'm looking at it's only 6 guys ever been able to do it in the history of our game, and we know the long list of names that's played this game that's been great basketball players and done so many great things, and to know that I'm embarking on that accomplishment is it's a tribute to not only my teammates, not only my coaches, throughout my 14 years so far, about to be 15, my family and friends, but also to myself, being able to just commit to the game and go out and do the things that I can do every single night. So I don't know. I know I don't seem too happy right now, but it's a pretty cool thing.